Well, March Madness is heating up in a very big way, with Arizona one of the few universities in the nation that has basketball teams from both the men and the women in the NCAA tournament. News 4 Tucson Sports Director Paul Cicala joins us now live from the McHale Center with the latest on the U of A women's basketball team. So, are you feeling the energy out there yet, Paul?
Oh, I am feeling the energy. We're all feeling the energy. Eric Fink is feeling the energy. He'll be with us in just a bit, but I can tell you this, of course, the road to a second straight national championship game berth begins for the Arizona Wildcats. They will host UNLV. Of course, Arizona's the number 4 seed, and it all tips off at 7 p.m. in McHale Center, right behind me. And we can tell you this, there's still plenty of tickets out there, so come on out if you're Tucsonan and support the Arizona Wildcats. And we can also tell you this, there will be a family divided tonight. University of Arizona Super Senior Sam Thomas has a sister on the opponent's team, UNLV. Her name is Jade Thomas, and of course I caught up with her family members and they are quite nervous.
I'm kind of looking forward to seeing them before the game starts. They're both captains, and seeing them meet each other. So that'll probably be the most enjoyable moment.
And after that, pure pride and parent anxiety for Derek Thomas, the father of Arizona senior Sam Thomas and UNLV guard Jade Thomas. Two sisters divided on the court.
Probably when the buzzer ends and I know who's going to win, I'll probably understand it. But my wife is probably the most prepared because being a mother, she's nurturing. And right now we're trying to enjoy it and be proud about it. And she reminded me of something last night, that this is Sam's last game regardless, or weekend playing for the Wildcats. So there's a little bit more sentiment there also. So happy for Jade, because Jade is so excited about being here. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing them before the game starts. They're both captains, and seeing them meet each other. So that'll probably be the most enjoyable moment.
Do you think there'll be moments in the court where they're actually defending each other?
I would assume probably, yeah, because they know each other well, and like I said, they're both great defenders, so if you want to win at this time, you have to be able to defend. So I could see that.
Here's Sam's sister Jade with the entire family, who made sure to support Thomas and the U of A at the Final Four in San Antonio, and recently at the Pac-12 tourney in Las Vegas. But now, the sisters will be each other's nemesis on the court, at least for 40 minutes, with tip-off at 7 p.m. And the Thomas family will be sporting this jersey, given to them by Jade and Sam Thomas. Half UNLV, half Crazy AZ. Now that is a really cool jersey. I think I need one for myself. And of course, it goes beyond the X's and O's on the court. It's all about the fans here hosting an NCAA tournament at McHale Center. Let's go ahead and bring News 4 Tucson's very own Eric Fink into the mix. He has been talking to all the fans who are certainly wild about the Cats.
You know, Paul, the Thomas family may have to be divided tonight, but certainly most of the 10,000 plus fans inside McHale right now, they are not divided at all. They are rooting hard for their respective team. We met a bunch of Wildcat fans before the game. We also met a man and his wife who are now living here in southern Arizona. They just moved to Tucson last summer. Guess from where? Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and he is all in on his Tar Heels tonight.
My wife and I couldn't have asked for anything better, moving here and having our former local team in the tournament. It's one and done. You know, if you play well, you move on. If you don't, you're out. So it's the excitement of the upset, I guess, such as UNC did to Baylor today.
It's great. I'm really looking forward to it. I wouldn't have missed the first game either. Some people will probably only come to watch the Wildcats, but it's just exciting to see all the women who are so talented be able to play in March Madness.
We couldn't get our season ticket seats, so we're pushed back a ways. So he found 2 more that he thinks is better, and then he found 2 more for Monday. So we've got 2, 4, 7 seats. So we're just going to play musical seats.
We'll find the one that
we'll find.
I love that. If you can do it, what's better than musical seats during March Madness? First game here, Paul, is at halftime. Stephen F. Austin, the 12 seed, is leading 5th seeded UNC 36-33. U of A, UNLV coming up shortly after 7 o'clock. What a great opportunity to have March Madness here at McHale and here in Tucson, Paul. Really cool.
Certainly so, but also, Eric, of course, it goes beyond Tucson, Arizona. March Madness extends all the way to Southern California. That is where the Arizona Wildcats men's basketball team is. Of course, as the #1 seed, they will take on TCU in the round of 32. And in San Diego is where we meet up with News 4 Tucson's very own David Kelly. Of course, David Kelly has been in Southern California shadowing the Arizona Wildcats men's team every step of the way and joins us live from the crazy SD.
Hey, thanks, Paul. You know, the Arizona men's basketball team and all the faithful that have flocked here to San Diego aren't the only ones representing Southern Arizona. We actually have some Tucsonans who are working this event here. And this guy right here in the green shirt is one of those guys. I first introduced you to Darren Pierce 2 years ago during the pandemic when the local cameraman was sequestered within the NBA bubble for the completion of that 2020 season down in Orlando, Florida. Well, Darren works for Turner Broadcasting, TNT, which is providing production on the games here at Viejas Arena.
I was just thrilled that we got the draw here to San Diego. Of all the different sites that we had the opportunity to go to, I was thrilled that it was San Diego. And I got to be able to see the University of Arizona. So it was a win-win.
And Darren is working the right basket floor side position here for the games at Viejas Arena, the same spot he occupies when he works home games at McHale Center for U of A men's basketball. Coming up in sports, you're going to hear from the Wildcats you're going to hear from Tommy Lloyd, who has a message to send to the fan base about what he expects for tomorrow's game. We're live here at Viejas Arena in San Diego with the U of A men's basketball team. I'm David Kelly, News 4 Tucson.